Ready?
Hello, this is Brian Waller, and next to me is my counterpart tonight,
Jordan Bat.
We're here at the GBN Fieldhouse with the championship game of the boys junior high basketball tournament between the Field School and Northbrook Junior High.
Yeah, Northbrook Junior High got here last night. Tough game over Maple, pretty easily, 54-41. Andy Goo put in 24 points, and Peter Carroll had 15 points and 11 rebounds. Field got here with the victory last night. They beat out Grove in a game that came down to the wire 32-30. Kevin Taylor had 24, and Evan Adams chipped in with 11 rebounds. The key tonight is Taylor versus Goo. Kevin Taylor, the definite star on this Field team, averaging 22 points a game. He's a tough player, and he's definitely the key and the main player that Field is going to need to win.
Yeah, that's right, Jordan. You know, he's a big gun out here for both teams. You know, also Andy Goo, number 43 for Northbrook, is also a big gun. He's one of the better athletes out here, and he had a great game last night. We had the opportunity to do that game last night, and he just had a great all-around game.
Yeah, talking to coaches and watching the past games, you know, I look for the key tonight for Northbrook just to control the board. So the biggest team out in this tournament, and that's how they've gotten here. They got one of the biggest teams and one of the most balanced, so they just got to work their depth and get the boards.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be an exciting game to watch. You know, like we said before, Goo versus Taylor. What more can you ask for in a junior high basketball game?
Not much. I mean, Kevin Taylor, one of the best junior high basketball players I've seen.
Yeah, also off the bench, I might add, is David Schmidt, who has a big impact on the Northbrook Junior High squad. And, you know, he helped them win a game earlier in this tournament, and he's a really big key in this game off the bench.
Yeah, that game versus OLPH, down to Schmidt. You know, he's not a starter, he's a sixth man. Came off in the second half, provided a spark plug to let Northbrook take over.
All right, the starters for Field tonight is going to be number 3, Scotty Evans, number 12, Paul Goldberg, 24, Evan Adams, 34, you know it, Kevin Taylor, and number 41, Matt Vandra. The starters for Northbrook, it's going to be number 15, Matt Braun, 40, Peter Carroll, who's a 7th grader, I might add, and they moved him up for this tournament. He's a force underneath. 43, Andy Goo, he's their star player. 21, Ari Shapiro, 34, Corey Townsley, and don't forget, number 25, David Schmidt off the bench.
Look for Fields right away, early, get the ball to Taylor, and Northbrook for Goo. Those are the two big guns out here. We'll say it again and again.
We're just about set for this jump ball, and it goes to Stanley Field. Here's number 12, Goldberg at the point for Stanley Field, dribbling between his legs. Back out to Taylor. There he is, folks. Inside. Nice move there by...
Right early, I see gimmick defense on Kevin Taylor's double team went in effect early.
The basket was scored by Matt Vandra, number 41. Here's 43, Goo, inside to Carroll with the turnaround J air ball. Saved, but to Stanley Field. Here's Goldberg controlling the ball, dribbles it up court. This is a great D by Townsley. Townsley falls back. Here's Goldberg going baseline, is trapped, trying to kick it out, and he does. Back out to Evans, around to Vandra. Vandra loses the ball. Here's Taylor between his legs, going coast to, takes it to the hole, foul called. Nice move there by Kevin Taylor as he shows his ability at taking the ball to the hoop.
Yeah, pretty move by Taylor. He's doing what he needs to do out there. You know, these other guys are looking a little jittery. You know, finals, the 8th grade tournament, they had to shoulder stuff for the freshman coaches. But you know, it's early. That's going to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely, I could relate to this jitters, pre-game, early game jitters. You know, we both played in this tournament, and first free throw good by Taylor. You know, we had some pre-game jitters, you know, but they work off after the first couple minutes of the game.
Yeah, Taylor guns that first one. You don't see it in him. I mean, he's just a star. He's money from everywhere.
That's his first of many tonight. Mark my word. Getting set for a second free throw. It's up. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. I mean, he's just got pretty form.
Yeah, you know, this kid can play the game, and he's going to be the key if Field could upset the Northbrook Junior High Trojans in the finals.
Here's Goo out to Braun. Free throw line extended left. Back to Goo inside the Carroll, looking for someone to pass to. Here's Shapiro. Cross-court pass is intercepted. Nice D there by number 41, Vandra. Gives it up to Taylor. Taylor taking the ball up. Looking for someone to pass it out to Goldberg at the top of the key. Pass it to 24, Adams. Nice cut there by Taylor. Double pump, and it's good. Kevin Taylor is just lighting it up here early. He is just cannot be stopped.
He's money. I mean, he's just definitely the most polished basketball player in this tournament.
No doubt about it. Here's Goo. Over to Townsley. Kicks it back out to Goo. Guns a three. Brick, no. They got to get him off if they need a prayer to win tonight. Goo has just got to step up and start hitting the shot. He's been quiet the first 3 minutes of this ball game.
But Goo's doing his job. His shot's a little off, as we said, pregame jitters. But, he's going to have to keep shooting those shots if Northbrook wants to win this game.
Here's a full court press by Northbrook, and that's a missed steal by Goo. Bats it out of bounds.
Goo's everywhere on the court, though. I mean, he hustles, he plays defense, plays offense. He's just a solid arm.
Yeah, we talked about his offense, but he definitely could rebound and play defense very well. He's just an all-around package. Now here's Goldberg dribbling it up. Entry pass, no. Into number 24, Evan Adams. Townsley at the other end saves it in bounds to number 43, Goo. A little short. Tries to follow the shot, but kicked out to Braun. They do a good job rebounding this Northbrook Junior High team.
Yeah, that's their key to victory here tonight.
Missed shot there by number 21, Ari Shapiro. And there's a jump ball. Good hustle there.
Field likes to run, and they said that's one of their keys to victory here tonight. But when they run, they got to keep it in control as Muggsy Clay Hamano comes in the game, a 7th grader playing up on the 8th.
He's 4'2", but he's a gunner. This kid can really play, and he goes up for the rebound, taken away by Taylor. I see a good thing in this young star. He keeps his head up while he's dribbling, which is very tough to do when you're at a young age. Here's Muggsy dribbling out, number 23. Nice pass into Taylor. Taylor baseline turnaround shot, no good. Rebound by Vondra, puts it back up, a little short. Here's Muggsy weaving his way and gets called for the double dribble.
Nice tip by Goo. Can't say enough about the kid. We talked Taylor up and all. He's probably the best player in the tournament. But Goo does it all. He hustles, rebounds. The kid's all over the place.
There's Goo, entry pass into Carroll. Gets the ball stolen by Goldberg. Ball's on the floor. Ball is loose. Out to Muggsy. Muggsy dribbling, and he looks like he was pushed from behind. No call. There's Taylor. No basket. Foul's called on the floor. Number. Can't really pick it up as of yet. I believe it was on Carroll.
It's a nice move by Taylor, though. It's gonna be tough for him tonight. As I said, the gimmick defense, and I see it more often and often. We're gonna have to keep that double team on him to be successful.
Foul called on Matthew Braun, his team's first. Stanley Fields ball underneath, passing it into Vondra shoots a wild shot, air ball. Adams misses the rebound. Taken out by number 21, Ari Shapiro for Northbrook as he dribbles the ball for Northbrook. Nice move in there in the lane by number 21. Ari Shapiro took it coast to coast that time.
Took him 3.5 minutes to get on the board. Shapiro breaks the ice. Maybe that might do something to spark this Northbrook team.
There's Taylor. Free throw line extended left. Excuse me, a little higher than that. Now he's free throw line extended left. Takes it in. Nice drive with the left hand, scoops it in. This kid is unbelievable.
That is pretty. Kevin Taylor, the story here tonight and of this whole tournament.
That's his 6 points as Braun misses the 20-footer, a little short.
If Northbrook doesn't start to control Taylor and stop this field running game, it's going to look bleak for them.
Yeah, I think they got to rough him up inside and stop Taylor, definitely. I mean,
their inside games, they're key tonight.
Yeah, they can't.
talk to you.
All right. Hello, we're back here. This is Brian Waller with
The man, Jordan Beck.
We're here at the Spartan Fieldhouse, Court 1, with a 20-13 halftime lead by Stanley Field, approaching the third quarter, and basically the storyline of the game is Kevin Taylor.
Yeah, pre-game, you know, we hyped up the matchup. Goo versus Taylor. Taylor's definitely got the upper hand. His team's up 7, and he's got 8 points, not only that, 5 rebounds. His shot's a little off, but he's still doing it all. Northbrook's playing a little sloppy, led by Andy Goo's sloppy play, and I think they go where he goes. Goo plays control, they play control. Goo plays sloppy, they play sloppy. I mean, and that's a storyline right now, is they're down 7.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got to really get his game on track here in the second half. I mean, they're still in this ball game, only down 7, but he's got to really step up along with Peter Carroll, who had 8 points in the first half.
I'd like to mention also, in the other gym, in the main gym here, we got the Glenbrook North girls playing host to Marillac in the regional finals.
Also, I'd like to mention, big game tomorrow night for us, for me and you especially. We got a big conference game with Deerfield Friday night at Deerfield. Place is going to be packed.
We'll tie conference, and that should be a great one.
I mean, my opinion on the game, look for Waller and Bat to really light it up in the, early on and just blow them out early.
Yeah, you know that.
Are your feelings the same?
Yeah, I mean, that's what usually happens when I'm out there on the floor.
As we're approaching the third quarter, 30 seconds left in this halftime warm-up.
Look at little Clay Himano out there. Muggsy, as we've been referring to him all game.
Yeah,
he's draining threes. The kid's just a great player.
Yeah, he doesn't start, but he comes off the bench and does a great job running this offense, feeding the ball to Kevin Taylor and Matt Vandra, who's got 8 points at half. And he's really doing a nice job bringing it up and distributing it well. He's a very unselfish player.
Yeah, you know, this game's been going pretty well. As we see over there, we see Jordan Sherwood, Star Maple. We had a little IV interview with him last night. He poured in 24 yesterday. He's a great little player. Look for him to do pretty well, although
yeah.
he's going to Glumbrick South.
Yeah, that's his only downfall. He's going to Glumbrick South, but he's kind of a stud. So as we're getting set here, it's going to be, I believe, Northbrook ball here. Possession there going that way. Excuse me, Stanley Field ball.
It's going to be excused by the referee's fault. He pointed the ref.
Okay. Excuse yourself, ref. Yes, Kevin Taylor back in, throws it in to Muggsy Bogues.
As we're talking about the refs, I want to take my hats off to them. They're doing a great job out here. Hugh Hollins and Jimmy Clemens. They're just doing phenomenal.
Yeah, as an over and back was called there on Stanley Field. Here's number 13 for Northbrook with a wild shot there. Vandra with
that down with authority.
Yeah, he did. As Andy Meal has gotten the start here in the second half for Northbrook, I do not understand why.
And Himano for Field.
Yeah. Here's Taylor, nice pass into Vandra, lays it in. Nice pass there by Kevin Taylor, and a nice conversion there by Matthew Vandra. He's got 10.
Northbrook's got to start making the run as they're down 9 here.
Here's Goo passing it to Shapiro. 3-point land. Pass it out to Carroll with the 20-footer. No, a little long.
Pete Carroll, the kid's phenomenal, 7th grader. He's playing up to his potential, and he's really doing all he can out there for the struggling Trojans.
As Hermano passes it into Adams. Adams looking for someone to pass to on. Great D by Shapiro. Taylor tries to control the ball and does. Got a baseline. Nice no-look pass into Vandra. Can't convert on that layup. Nice.
Beautiful pass by Taylor. He's doing it all out there, and you know, you can't say enough about the kid.
As Meal passes it to Carroll for Northbrook. Carroll controls it back to Meal. Cross court to nobody. I don't know who that pass was going to, but they got to really start taking care of the ball, which plagued them in the first half. They really turned it over quite a few times.
You know, if I'm Northbrook, I gotta look for them to stay with Andy Goo as their leader. Even though he's been out of control, they haven't been getting to the ball in the second half.
I definitely don't understand why they're taking the ball out of his hands. I mean, Kevin Taylor, they're getting it to him. They know they're money man, and they're just giving it to him. As Taylor pulls up again from 15, can't get it. As Adam tries to lay it in off the rebound and does.
Said before we jinx Shank on the free throw, it looks like we jinx this matchup. Goo and Taylor both having off nights tonight.
Yeah, but I got to give the battle to Taylor. I mean, he's still got 10 points. and he's just dominating, even on an off night. That shows you a lot. He's also got underrated defense, and as you just saw in that rebound, he could get up. As there's a steal.
Also, look for him to be a star running back at Glenbrook South next year.
Not as good as me, but whatever.
Plays all 3 sports. And good job.
There's Andy Goo, a little out of control, and one is fouled. Oh, nice athletic move there.
Look for Goo to step up. He's got the character and the talent to do it. And Andy Goo's showing why he's the main man for the Trojans.
It's fouled by number 12, Goldberg, on the play of the team's first. That was a great athletic play there by Goo.
Yeah, Goo's only got 6, his second in the first half, but he's starting to come into his own out there.
As there's a little mix-up at the scorer's table here. It's straightening out the foul.
Oh, that basket didn't count, it looks like.
Yeah, they waved it off. Oh, his Muggsy, excuse me, steals it and gets it restolen by Shapiro. Nice hustle there by Shapiro. As I said before in the first half, he's a good athlete. Goes between his legs, top of the key. Over to Carroll. Carroll sees Goo at cutting. Missed shot, no. Out of bounds to White, Stanley Field.
Goo is really off. It's not his fault. You know, he's doing good. His shots just aren't falling.
There's Muggsy walking it up with 3:15 left in the third, 24-13 in favor of Stanley. There's Adams, back to Taylor. Taylor taking it to the right. Nice athletic move there. This kid is sensational. That's his 10th point, I believe. 12th, excuse me. Thank you, Jordan, for that correction. Here's Carroll back to Goo. Over to Shapiro with the 15-footer. Good. He stuck that one. He's got a decent shot. He's doing a good job for them in all aspects tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned he was a good athlete. He's really showing it out there. He's looking to step up.
Shapiro. That was his 6th point of the night. He's done a great job defensively as he comes up with another steal, but his foot was on the line. He better be careful there. He slammed the ball down. He might get a tech.
Yeah.
I would have given him a tech on that one. How about you?
Yeah, Coach Billy Mack really likes the kid, though. You know, he's the hardest worker on their team.
Yeah, definitely. As the inbounds attempt goes to Kevin Taylor, and it was thrown out of bounds. That was a very careless pass there. Another turnover in this game has plagued both teams early on in the first half, and now definitely in the second half early on. As Goo jogs it up for Northbrook. Over to Meal, number 13. Interior pass was stolen. Attempted to Carroll, was stolen by number 24, Adams.
This championship game looks like it's slipping out of the hands of Northbrook. They're up 11. Another score here.
The game is not over, though. As Carroll comes up with the ball on a nice defensive effort and is fouled by Matt Vondra.
Junior high games are a bunch of momentum changers. We saw last night, Northbrook went on a 10-0 run. Maple cut in with a 12-0 run. You know, the game's not over until it's over in this junior high level.
I'll tell you the key, I mean, is hustle and who can hang on to the ball long enough. And I think that team will prevail. As Meal dribbles baseline, gets blocked by Adams, but Goo lays it in. As Carl Ludwigson, whose name I had trouble with last night pronouncing, but bear with me, folks. As here's Matt Vondra taking it to the hole strong, lays it in.
Vondra's an intimidator out there. He's got 8, and he's just a tough player inside and outside.
That really showed his left hand there. As KT, Kevin Taylor dribbles it up off the rebound. Look at his dribbling abilities now. Jeez, this kid could do it all. As Matt Vondra takes it to his right, misses a 15-footer. Carroll collects the rebound over to Shapiro as he jogs it up, taking it to the hole. Oh, I believe that was an offensive foul there. It could have gone either way. But these officials tonight have done a great job. Foul called on Goldberg, his team's third. As it's Northbrook Junior High ball underneath. Passing down to Carroll, looking for someone to pass, but shoots it instead, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. This kid is a player, folks. He's only in 7th grade, as I say again. He's got 10 points tonight.
Yeah, he always looks to pass first, but he should shoot. I mean, he's got a good shot, and he's starting to pick it up a little.
That shows his unselfishness. As Taylor drives baseline, no shot though. Foul on the ground. That's his second one waved off tonight. as he converts on the layup and gets fouled, but they've waved it off twice tonight.
Taylor's having fun out there. I mean, you gotta love the kid. You know, he loves the game of basketball, and that's why he is such a good player.
Yeah. As number 15, Perron checks into the game for Meal, who did a nice job starting the second half, which I do not understand why. Perron did a nice job running the offense for Northbrook in the first half. As Taylor goes up strong and gets fouled again. That's the team's second.
Starting to take it to the hole a little bit, getting to the line, and Kevin Taylor just so dimensional. He's got every dimension to his game. He can take the ball outside or inside. There's really no way to guard him unless you put a gimmick D on him, which Northbrook was trying to do, but
didn't work. As the score is 28-19 in favor of Stanley Field with 44 seconds left in the third quarter, as Kevin Taylor delivers his first free throw. It's up, rimming in and out.
Taylor had me off night, but you could tell he's a sensational player.
Getting ready for the second one here. Taylor. It's up. No good. Nice box out there by Peter Carroll. Great position on that rebound, dribbling it up.
Characteristic there of Taylor to miss 2 in a row. Great 82% free throw shooter.
Scoop passes to Shabir, dribbles in the lane. A foul called on the play on number 3, Evans, for Stanley Field, his first of the game, team's fourth. As Shapiro's done a nice job tonight taking the ball to the hole. As I said before, he's a good athlete. He's played solid D, and he's got to the free throw line a couple times. His first one's on the way, a little long.
Yeah, Shapiro's coming into his own as a player. You know, he wasn't that good as a 6th or 7th grader because he just started playing basketball in 5th grade. But Shapiro's just a great athlete, and that's what's taking over his game right now.
Second one is good. That's his 7th point of the night. There's Taylor working into the front court for Stanley Field with 20 seconds left. Taylor dribbling in the middle, a little out of control, and there's a charge called. Nice call there by the official, had perfect position, and a great D there by Ludwigson, number 44, the tallest guy in the court right now.
That's his first, as statistician Peter Benish just told me. He's done a great job out there tonight.
We take our hats up to you, our cameraman. As Goo takes it into the lane with the nice 15-footer one-hander. It's cut into a 6-point game with 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. That was a nice running one-hander there by Goo.
He's kind of quiet. You know, I was talking before early about how it looked like Northbrook had the more balanced team. They had 4 or 5 great starters in there. But as the game goes on, it's not just Taylor out there as one-man show. You know, they got a couple contributors.
Yeah.
40 Shank off the bench, Clean Himano.
We've yet to see Shank come off here in the third quarter, but look for him to come in the fourth quarter to apply some defensive pressure. He came up with about 4 steals in the first half, got to the line about 6 or 8 times, and did a nice job.
Yeah, and Evan Adams, I like the kid out there. You know, he's a great player. He's an intimidator. He likes to get down, get those boards, do the dirty work down low.
So we're going to talk about our game tomorrow night between Deerfield. We hope you all can come.
Yeah, you know, all kidding aside and stuff, you know, we got a real tough game tomorrow that we need to win. And, you know, it's going to be tough. Deerfield, they really want to beat us as we beat them earlier in the year.
Yeah, the season series is split 1-1, and this is the decider. You know, first game of the season, we blew them out by about 18 points, and they came into our house a couple weeks ago and really sticked us a big loss in front of our home crowd.
To have a tough game also, as Deerfield's always tough at home.
Getting back to the game with 8 seconds left, as Taylor runs it up into past the timeline. 2, 1, and the shot at the buzzer is good. Oh, by Matt Vondra. I don't think Kevin Taylor was aware of the time there for some reason. He literally took his time, but that was a nice design play there by the coach of Field, Tom Leahy. As the end of the third quarter, it's 30-22 in favor of Stanley Field.
Yeah, Vondra has now got 10. The kid's great. I've said it all along. He's stepping up when Taylor shots aren't falling. And Kevin Taylor, I mean, how could you not shoot that shot? He's the superstar of the team. You know, 5 seconds left and he dishes it off. Great characteristics, great kid, and great player, Kevin Taylor. Can't say enough about him.
As the foul situation here, there's 5 team fouls on the Stanley Field and 2 on Northbrook. No one's really in foul trouble except Goldberg. He's got 3, but that shouldn't really affect this game really because no one's really in foul trouble.
Yeah, down 8 now, Northbrook. 1 quarter to go, 6 minutes left to play. 6 minutes to show what they got. This is the championship of their biggest game of their 8th grade. And we'll see what kind of heart they got. We'll see if Andy Goo
and Peter Carroll. They look like they got some heart out there. I mean, I don't know how much they've had to come from behind this year because they really got a solid squad, but we'll see here
the
this last 6 minutes of the game.
9. I mean, I don't see them losing 9 games. They look like a pretty solid team.
Yeah, but don't forget, Peter Carroll was not on this team during the regular season. As Goo dribbles it between his legs, misses the 15-footer. As a rebound controlled by number 21, Shapiro. He's all over the court tonight. Into Carroll. Ripped away by Kevin Taylor. Nice D there by Taylor. As a no-look pass goes into Vondro. Misses the 8-footer from the baseline. With a board by Adams. Nice board, nice position there.
You gotta like Andy Goo's effort out there, though. He's doing it all he can. His shot is not falling. I mean, that's been his problem. He's playing tough game out there, though.
As Townsley dribbles baseline, draws the foul.
On Adams, Northbrook prospect.
On Adams, that's the team's 3rd foul. 32-22 with 5:18 remaining in this game. As Taylor walks it up, yeah. Taylor walks it into the front court for Stanley Field. Little shake and make there. As he picks the ball up, which is not a smart thing to do out there in the wings. Passes it to 12, Goldberg. Cuts in the lane with a nice slashing move, but left layup short. Rebound by Vondra. Lays it in. This kid's tough tonight. He's got 12. He's been on the boards defensively and offensively and contributed 12 points to the Stanley Field attack, which an air ball by Carroll there. Controlled by Adams. Back out to Goldberg. 2 Bogues.
Yeah, Vondra's doing it all out there. Oh.
As he misses the shot there.
But he's doing it all, and
as Goo comes up to the steal, takes it coast to, oh, he cannot find the basket tonight, folks. But Townsley lays it in.
And Field's really playing smart. 4 minutes left, up 10. They don't want to rush it. Smart playing on the part of Field is they got to lay up and missed it, but Vondra stuck it back in there.
Yeah, Andy Goo has not really found his shot tonight. As Adams misses a shot. Hustled down by Vondra, but he was out of bounds. Nice hustle, though.
It was a good point you mentioned earlier when I said that Northbrook lost 9 games. Pete Carroll, you know, that shows you what kind of impact he has on this team.
Yeah, definitely. As Goo walks into the front court for Northbrook, passes it into the corner. Looks like a design play there to get Carroll up for 3, but he misses it. Vondra crashes the boards and gets the rebound. As Bogue calls everyone to clear out. Dribbling the ball past the timeline. Goes between his legs. As Jack's the 17-footer, and it was nothing but the bottom of the net. That's his 2nd basket. 2 outside J's from 17 for him.
It looked like a dumb shot by Hermano, you know, 3 minutes left, throwing up a wild shot like that, but he guns it.
It looked like he forced it there, but he hit out nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. He can't complain. As there's Goo for 3, a little short. Cannot find his range tonight.
Great board by Taylor.
Taylor had nice position on the boards, taking it all the way. Back out to Vondra as Field calls a timeout. The score is 36-24 with 3:17 left in the 4th.
Tom Lehigh, coach, you know, calls the timeout. I can guarantee he's telling his field team to calm down. They're getting a little erratic there. They're up 12, 3 minutes to play. All they got to do is calm down, play smart basketball, and keep the ball in the hands of their big guns, Taylor and Vondra.
Yeah. There's definitely no need to be in a hurry here if I'm Field. I mean, I just control the ball. Maybe if they have a little stall offense, I'd be working in that. I think maybe that they're going to put that in right now. And he's telling his guys, you know, take care of the ball. We're in no hurry. We got a 12-point lead with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. And look for Northbrook Junior High to come out with a full-court trap or a half-court trap, something to step up the defensive intensity. Get a couple steals.
Talking about how Northbrook's going to have to come back under leadership of Andy Gu, and it still is not happening. Time's running out on him. I mean, he's playing good. His shots are falling. You gotta look to someone else.
Fat Lady has not sung yet, though. I mean, he's still got 3 minutes and 17 seconds off to shine here.
No, but they better make their move soon.
And now's definitely the time to do it. As Taylor's going to inbounds the ball for field. Looking, pass it into Adams. Looks like he was fouled, no call.
Good control there by Adams.
As they're going for the ball, like I said, as Townsy comes up with a steal. Oh, come on, you got to make a better pass than that. He forced the issue there. He could have pulled it out, waited for a good shot.
Don't take anything away from Taylor's beautiful D, though.
Okay. As Adams lays it in.
Adams pours in his 6th of the night.
Carroll with a 20-footer in and out. As Taylor skies for that board, his 8th of the night. As, like I said, they put on their full court trap. As Carroll knocks it out of bounds. That was good coaching there by the Northbrook coach, Billy Mack.
Northbrook down 14 on here. Coach Mack's putting on the full court press and look for it to be effective, as I saw it work in Maple.
Yeah, the first possession after the timeout, they came up with a steal and almost got one right now. As Kevin Taylor's inbounding the ball for field. Looking, still looking, gets it in the Shank, who's done a great job tonight, or at least in the first half, excuse me. As there's a missed steal, oh, there's a steal by Shapiro, gets it to Gu. Looks for the 3, no good, brick that puppy. You could have built a house with that one, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Gu's shot has not been falling.
As Gu missed steal out of bounds to field. I cannot take anything away from this Northbrook Junior High team. They're not giving up. They're putting great defensive pressure here on the guards of Stanley Field.
Yeah, and Coach Billy Mack told me about this press. He said it was real effective, and the kids are really excited about it.
As they call for a timeout. But one thing I do not understand, which is not heads up by Kevin Taylor, he's their leader out there. It's a man-to-man press here. Once you get the ball in bounds, you got to signal out for everyone to clear out, so there's not so much commotion going on in the backcourt.
Yeah, but Northbrook, I saw they're throwing 2 and 3 guys at Taylor when he has the ball in particular. You just got to look up and look for the open man, because there's going to be man open.
Well, then the Stanley Field players got to go to the seams of the court, and Kevin Taylor's got to keep his head up.
Yeah, because these junior high games tend to be a little sloppy, a lot of turnovers.
And that's understandable, though.
The key to breaking the press, you gotta look first to pass and then dribble. These kids like to just put down their heads and dribble, but that's not the way you're gonna beat the press.
Yeah, any good coach will say that. Beating a press, you gotta pass the ball first and then look to dribble. As a timeout is about to end, so we're waiting for Stanley Field to get back on the court. With 2:23 left in the fourth, 38-24 in favor of Field.
Tom Leahy of Stanley Field calls that timeout, and you got to think that he just put in some press breaker there, so look for Field to come out with a strong press breaker there.
Yeah. As Taylor waiting inbounds it into, oh, there's a steal by Townsley. A little out of control. This kid's got to keep his composure when he makes these steals. He's made 2 errant passes here off steals, and they could have been right back in the game, but he's got to keep his head up, take his time, and let the game come to him.
Yeah, keep that down a little bit. We got these parents right in front of us.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my emotions are really getting to me. My adrenaline is going here with the final 2 minutes left. I know when we played, we had an emotional comeback. We were in the same situation as Northbrook is in now, and we actually came back, led by you and me. I had 11 steals, 13 points, 2 3-pointers. You had 5 3-pointers, 26 points on the night, and it was versus home place, and it was very an emotional victory for us.
Great win for us in the finals.
As Taylor breaks it this time, finally. Back into Adams with the 2.
Adams has 13. I stand myself corrected. Last time I said he had 6, but that is his 13th of the night.
As this game is virtual.
We're still on audio,
folks. As there's enough. That's got to be close to their 15th of the game.
and other players have been stopped.
Northbrook.
You hate to say that in broadcast.